Aviation safety continues to be in the spotlight after two deadly plane crashes last week, one in D.C. and one in Philadelphia.
In the nation's capital, the Army Corps of Engineers now leading the effort to pull what's left of that American Airlines regional jet from the Potomac River. NBC's Tom Costello has more from Washington.
Against the backdrop of Reagan National Airport this morning, salvage crews are back to work battling gusty winds and pulling the wreckage of American Airlines 5342 from the Potomac River.
We transferred debris from the water to FBI here on the eastern shore.
Emerging from the water on Monday, the plane's right engine, fuselage, and right wing. Divers also recovered additional remains of victims who died in last week's mid-air collision with that Army helicopter.
It's tragic in everything imaginable that you can think of.
Newly released NTSB drone video shows boats surrounding a significant chunk of the jetliner, the chopper's wreckage resting in the water nearby. The investigation now focused on how the collision happened at roughly 325 feet, according to the plane's black box, well above the 200 feet maximum allowed for helicopters.
It's important for us to not speculate, because there are all kinds of reasons that you could deviate from an altitude.
For now, the airspace near the airport remains closed to all helicopters except police and medevac choppers. Captain Jason Ambrosi is the president of the Airline Pilots Union.
Everything adds risk to aviation. Taking a layer of risk out of it, taking the helicopters away, is a step in the right direction because it mitigates that risk.
Earlier in the day, the nation's new Transportation Secretary, Sean Duffy, visited the site of another deadly plane crash in northern Philadelphia, where a medical transport jet plunged to the ground shortly after takeoff, killing all 6 people on board the Learjet 55 and 1 in a car on the ground. Investigators say at least 24 were injured, including 2 in critical condition.
If you look at the impact and how deep that crater is, it was a very steep angle at which that aircraft came down.
Tom Costello reporting there. Investigations for both crashes are still in the early stages.